Would you believe that Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie could be reunited on screen?
Wow.
This is my year of, my decade of do what scares you.
Let's dive into the latest updates on the iconic ex-couple. How did their divorce finally end? Is it true that Pitt's gearing up for another wedding? And why are the kids distancing themselves from him?
That brings a tear to the eye.
Get ready, because some of these ex-Brangelina's facts are sure to leave you amazed. Finally, divorce is over. It seemed like a saga that would never end. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, the golden couple of Hollywood, shocked everyone when they split in 2016 after over a decade together. Their divorce has been a complex and public affair, full of legal battles, media scrutiny, and accusations. For years, the world watched as the two stars fought for custody of their 6 children and negotiate their shared properties, with the most infamous being the French estate, Chateau Miraval.
Angelina sold her share in this winery to an outside party that Brad Pitt would not have consented to. When you're in the middle of a divorce, you cannot just go selling off assets to anybody that you please, and they've been battling this for years.
The exes were also rumored to face a massive financial hurdle, dividing over $500 million in joint assets. But by the end of 2024, it seems like the dust has finally settled. Brad and Angelina have officially resolved the main issues, at least on paper.
She and the children left all of the properties they had shared with Mr. Pitt, and since that time she has focused on finding peace and healing for their family.
After all the drama, both actors can finally move forward, and it's highly likely that the kids will completely cut ties with their famous father. Children, on whose side? Throughout the Brangelina divorce, their 6 children have been right in the middle of it all. In fact, Maddox, Pax, Zahara, Shiloh, Vivian, and Knox are still some of the most talked about kids in Hollywood.
But it wasn't their choice.
So what's going on with them today? Well, it turns out all of the Jolie-Pitt kids are carving their own paths and already making their own decisions.
I think some of them off camera, behind the scenes, but they really, really want to be, especially Shiloh, would really like to be private.
Shiloh, now 18, continues to amaze with her incredible dancing talent. A fan favorite, Shiloh also made headlines when she removed her father's surname and chose to go by Shiloh Jolie instead of Jolie-Pitt. 20-year-old Zahara has chosen to do the same. This decision became public during her introduction at Spelman College. At the beginning of 2025, Zahara accompanied Angelina to the Golden Globe Awards, a moment that highlighted just how close their bond is. However, she is not the only one involved in her mom's professional world. Angelina has always included her children in her work, whether it's behind the scenes or on screen. Not so long ago, 16-year-old Vivian served as a production assistant for the Broadway adaptation of The Outsiders, with Angelina Jolie producing the musical. And 2 of Jolie's sons, Maddox and Pax, worked as production assistants on her film, Maria. This wasn't their first foray into the entertainment industry, but it was a unique experience for them to see their mother embody such a complex role.
They were in the AD department, photography department, and it was an interesting time for us to kind of get closer in a different way.
Last September, Zahara, Pax, and Maddox attended the New York premiere of Maria. Jolie's youngest son, Knox, who is now 16, has also been stepping into the spotlight. In 2024, he made his first red carpet debut in over 3 years, joining his mom at the prestigious Governor's Awards.
This is about family.
Meanwhile, Pitt's relationship with his kids is very complicated. It's unclear how often they see each other, and it's unknown if they even spend time together. Brad's last public comment about his heirs was made 2 years ago, and it was quite brief and vague.
I love them to find their own way, find things they're interested in, find their own voice, and flourish.
It's also uncertain whether the kids are aware of his girlfriend, or how they feel about her. Who is dating who today? Brad Pitt is currently in a relationship with Ines de Ramon. She's a jewelry executive, an advocate for healthy living, and half his age. The couple was first seen together at a Bono concert in Los Angeles in November 2022. Since then, they've appeared together in public several times, including their red carpet debut at the Venice Film Festival. And it seems this romance is just what Brad Pitt needed after the chaos of his divorce. Sources suggest that Ines de Ramon has had a positive influence on her famous boyfriend, encouraging him to wrap up his divorce from Jolie and move forward with their own future. There's even speculation that the two might be considering marriage and starting a family soon. As for Angelina, she has kept her personal life fairly private. The 49-year-old actress has been seen with British rapper Akala, though details about their connection remain under wraps. She hasn't made any major moves in the dating scene. For now, it seems the star is focused on her work, and she's definitely keeping busy. Brad and Angelina's next chapters. The Brangelina love story might be over, but their careers are far from finished. Both stars are still making waves in Hollywood with exciting new projects. After a long break from the screen, Angelina Jolie made her highly anticipated comeback, taking on the role of the iconic opera singer Maria Callas.
I do like playing real people. I feel I'm good at it if I've come to care for them.
The actress recently shared that her return signifies the start of coming alive after a difficult chapter in her personal life.
I went very dark for reasons I'd rather not explain, but I didn't have a lot of light and life within me.
Now she is also lined up for the thriller Maud v. Maud. Additionally, Jolie is producing and starring in Stitches.
I just finished a French film. It's my first time doing scenes in French.
Did you speak in French?
I did.
Oh my gosh! Wait,
did you? First time.
For Brad, these past years have also been filled with big-name films. He starred alongside George Clooney in the action comedy Wolves, which became a hit on Apple TV+.
You know, he's 74 years old, and and he's very lucky at this age to still be working.
He's also working on a Formula One racing movie set for release this year, where he plays a veteran driver mentoring a rookie. Brad will appear in Bong Joon-ho's Mickey 17, and he continues to produce new projects through his production company, Plan B. But here's the most interesting thing that happened in 2024. Brad and Angelina were both allegedly offered the same project. Yup, you heard that right. Producer Danny Rossner has raised around $60 million to entice the pair to work together once again. This passion project, 20 years in the making, is set in a hotel in Cannes and is based on a real-life story. The twist? Brad and Angelina would have to play lovers again. But as enticing as it sounds, the chances of this reunion happening are slim. Despite the massive financial backing, the reality is that Brad and Angelina have been avoiding each other in public for years. In fact, during the Venice Film Festival in 2024, their films premiered on separate days to prevent any awkward encounters. According to festival director Alberto Barbera, they took steps to ensure that neither star would be in the same place at the same time. It's clear that while they may share a past, they aren't ready to share a stage anytime soon. For now, we're just along for the ride to see where their journeys take them next. Who do you think they'd be more entertaining for? Let us know in the comments, and stay awesome.